You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But when you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home, contemplating this feeling, you hear a sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though there's no one in the driver's seat. You stop suddenly, watching the truck. It barrels forward, crashing into an empty shop just ahead of you. A powerful hole falls down, just to add a little more chaos. Thankfully, you're completely unscathed. You pull out a laser pointer, Horace's sworn enemy. Instantly, upon tying it on, he jumps to his feet and begins to get low, then charges towards the light. A battle of wit, strength, and endurance follows. It is a battle well fought by both sides, but you come out on top. Tired, Horace curls up on your bed again. Even more leaves have appeared now. You water it generously and feel excited that this time you didn't kill your plant instantly. That's cute. Check my computer. Oh! Look at him! No, I lost. What's the word left? Oh. Okay. Something S. It was legs? Oh, that was a really bad one. It was pedal. Mortal, do not call me upon this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Hello? Grim? This just makes me want to send you more messages. What? System malfunction? Force restart? The screen on your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate throwing out your laptop out the window. Then you decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting for like 25 minutes. Then a ding comes from your computer, gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead you see a call is already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Not following a single simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. Is it not? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you, and they didn't even send. Something wrong. I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does this have to do with your camera being? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing, don't worry about it. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply want to have a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, yet you still called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow I miss your face, you know. How about turning your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It is not a good idea at the present moment. What is that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim, stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Are you sure you're okay? I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should eat something. I can replenish a little energy that way, but it is not enough. I just need to rebalance. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. I'm okay. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight, blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense, and yet be so not? I am so unsure. You are an enigma to me. I am so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You want to understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what I see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see. No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a strong connection to the beyond might have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid always. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura, since we first spoke, I've been studying it. Does not resemble a human living aura being. Wow. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me that I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So you've smelt me? What is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog, but when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong yet empty. It seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make any sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise and then broke it? A blood what now? Judging by your lack of understanding, I'd say not. One cannot enter a blood promise without understanding the consequences of breaking one. And since you show no sign of knowing what one is... Grim, I literally have no fucking clue what any of this is all about. Blood promises and curses? That stuff is out of fantasy books. Not real life. That is entirely untrue. You just haven't lived a life where you've witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the idea of you having an idea. You still don't believe my words. It's just, I can try? I suppose it'll have to do. So what is this idea of yours? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. What? Then maybe you'll take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. What do you mean in theory? Hi, Dinka! Dancist? I saw D and I immediately went to Dinka. Holy shit, I need to get my eyes checked. But hello! How exactly does one channel life force? What exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with the whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be the very gateway to the soul, and it is necessary to form a bridge between us. Bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I would glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I'll transfer part of my conscious to you. Oh, brilliant. This is totally normal. It's just not an ability many have. So normal it is not. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body will fight an infection. But know that I am stronger, so it is likely your mind would fracture if it were to resist against me. Lovely. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, right? So, this is a consensual possession, then. And if I change my mind, boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then. Grim. Shall we begin? God damn it, Grim. Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. Ugh. I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. You look fine. Happy now? Where are the injuries then? What? You said it is not something visible to the eye, nor is it. Did my frame start? No. Nor is it something for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I don't like thinking you're hurt and not understanding how. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do, but it's nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve in your mind too deep, it'll be fine. If you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You'll feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you, just don't push me away. If you try and force me out, it'll cause an imbalance to our connection. You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some kind of party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutual beneficial. So, once you're in, you're gonna do what exactly? Look for set answers. Hell. 9 hells! You ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm gonna have some questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I am going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. You could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it'll give me some answers to what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Whoa, stop right there. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me. How do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy who won't take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. I don't know if I believe you, but let's do it anyway. Well, are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim. Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am... There you are. Holy shit. If something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. Dude, what the... You... How is this possible? I feel cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold. That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time. You're... actually the Grim Reaper. Yes. Nothing new there. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems you'll finally start to believe me. How could that possibly... It is quite a question bigger than you and I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection. I feel like a pool. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer part of my consciousness into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of some sort. Part of myself will flow through into your aura, and then my consciousness will be part of you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fascinating. Grim? Yes? What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It means you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay, I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Doesn't that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. Okay. It's a huge bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I was simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pool of your mind. What happens if I don't feel this pool anymore? That would only happen if the connection became unstable. If that happens, it would be too late. The fracturing would have begun. Then that shouldn't be a worry, right? As long as you don't push me away. Yes. Got it, boss. Good. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll be as cool as a cucumber. A particularly cool one. Shush. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh? That doesn't make sense. Interesting. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Kind of full? Well, you have a bit more soul than usual in you right now. Now let's take a look at that auras of your up close. Ah! What is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you inside my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that one. This connection would have benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing, yes. Thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. It's amazing this is possible. Yes. Thanks to my talents. I am very talented after all. Talented and amazing. And all of that. So you can see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before, too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was sparse, not you. And pretty? Come on. I'm sure you can think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway, it is not necessarily bad, but it is unusual. I can't say I know what it means. Hey, why are you pulling that ugly face? Ugly? I am far from ugly. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You are bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It just hurts my eyes to look at too closely, that's all. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look too closely if I am to work out exactly what is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That kind of makes me feel bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls meant to be that bright? Sometimes souls can shine a glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. But yours doesn't look the same, nor does it feel the same as anyone else. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. Phew! I was worried it smelled like the eggs I ate last night. Yeah, we can both think that is not the case. What the lack of smell tells us is that you were indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes, is that distracting, huh? What the? What is it now? Grim? Open. Give me the diagnosis, Doc. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. You could say please, you know. Please. I am the best of the best. I like the positivity. It is an undisputable fact. Yet I cannot make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe something is protecting me? Is this something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you, for now. So no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in the tome somewhere. Pulsing auras. Pulsating auras. And then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what is going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, it'll be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that, another question? Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave or beg. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to know... Maybe if you begged me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly? I need rest, and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, alright? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper. That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I could be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. Everyone lies at some point. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. Yeah, you told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? And what if I said yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that at all? I would say you're making a mistake, obviously. The only place I'll lead you is to your doom. Remember that. Well, as long as that comes after me being wrapped around your finger, that is. You should watch what you say. It could be misunderstood. Either way, you cannot handle wrapped around me for too long. We'll see. In your dreams, sunshine. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try and sound a little scared. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you've told others about this, there will be hell to pay. Like, anyone at all. Do you really have a death wish? And if I said yes? Then I might be somewhat worried about you. It shouldn't matter to you, right? You are after my soul. We will talk about this later. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel like you're being sarcastic, but I'll allow it just this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support, thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart, your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Question is, how many days are there? I'm gonna look real quick. Okay, so there's 6 days. I will stream all 6 days tonight. Today was very strange, as it turns out the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent-up energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartment to find out what happened. You later learned that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable, and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. One of the first things you learned about the Sphinx was that they are particularly grubby pets, especially in the summer. You go about cleaning Horace's ears between his toes and wiping down his skin. Horace has occasional baths too, but for today a little maintenance does. Horace purrs the entire time. He always enjoyed being groomed. Your little plant is growing healthily. You give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. Your comfortable bed. Though it's still a little early for sleeping, you can't help but feel a little tired. Your sleep last night was shallow at most. You spent most of the night tossing and turning from day's revelation. As it turns out, the strange white-haired Grim Reaper roleplayer you actually met is actually the Grim Reaper. Actually, the Grim Reaper and after your soul. Somehow, the more surprising thing is that rather than scared, you feel attracted? You don't want to admit it, but you feel somewhat attracted to this man that you know so little about. His attitude is awful. His personality is mediocre at best, but somehow he's become really charming in your eyes. You also like to tease him a lot. You hope in the days to come you'll learn more about him. You are somewhat concerned about what this budding spark may become, however. Let's see what we have in our gallery today. Oh. Any news, Grim? I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? I said I might perhaps tell you. Ah, the man of the hour. I'm really on your mind. This... You'd like it if you were, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think about you a lot. What about it? I'm a little concerned with the amount of time you spent fantasizing about death. That's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death, I represent death, I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will. Whether I am literally death or not is up to interpretation. You're a little too lively to be called death incarnate. But either way, we're getting off topic here. So... You are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is a 110% chance something is wrong with you. Wow, you just came out and said it. You wanted to know, so I told you, simple as that. You could have said it more nicely. And how else would I tell you? There is literally something wrong with you. You are abnormal, an abnormal mortal. The bully has become the bullied. Sometimes in life, it is just better to say things how they are. Don't you mean in death? Since when are you a spokesperson on living? You are still living, are you not? I really hope so. You don't think I'm some kind of mutant superhero, do you? I absolutely do not. Whew. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Graham? I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim being nice? What has the world come to? Okay, now you're making me scared. I was just thinking of how to say this in the least brutal fashion. So it is very bad news. Am I dying? Oh God, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that'd be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? Well, let me just explain. There's something wrong with your soul, alright? My soul, is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Then what is wrong with it? Grim? You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, that's all I have to say to you. I need a bit more time to look into it further, then I may or may not tell you more. Great, I'm dying of broken soul disease. You aren't dying, I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. Also, you don't have a broken soul disease. That's not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. You're mortal? It is correct. You are mortal underneath my watch. You're sweeping me off my feet, Grammy. You're my guardian angel. I can see how you'd make a mistake me for an angel, yes. But please don't forget I am planning your demise. A devil in disguise as an angel. It's a little poetic. Or it's a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me. Oh, they smell. And they smell. How do I know you don't smell? I suppose you must take my word for it. Or you could prove it. Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough when I come for your life. You started off so well there for a second. Not gonna lie, the scent of death sounds like it smelled kind of bad. Huh? How and why would it smell bad? Sounds earthly and rotting. I do not smell earthly and rotting. You should work on the description of your scent more. Anyway, this is totally beside the point. I am freaking out about my dead, broken soul disease here. There is no need to freak out. Just go about your daily, usual business. Just go about my business? That's what I said. Congratulations on your elementary Level of reading. Is that really safe? What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? You didn't even know something was wrong with it until like 2 minutes ago. You've survived till now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it after all. Seeing as you don't think it's such a big deal, maybe it's not. To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often. I know best. You're capable of making jokes, Grim? Of course I'm capable of making something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool? I'm not gonna answer that. So, you think you know what's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me knows what's best for me. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you for agreeing so readily. That was not me agreeing. Sounded like agreement to me. You're twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said the guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh, right. That's an agreement. Ugh. You're such a handful. Thank you. All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you'd like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You being edgy again. I am simply being myself. Yeah. Edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying? Not of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, can we worry about my impending doom later? It's a rather pressing issue, you know? As is your health. Fine. If you're really curious, I'm just feeling great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I've not rested nor eating, nor had the chance to even meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, that sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, then suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing you. If anything, your presence only has hate. Oh, I'm getting tired. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You do the same for me. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. You're not already dead? Why would you assume I'm dead? I just thought since you represent death and stuff. Oh, fuck. My heart beats in my chest. I believe that is proof that I'm alive. Plus the blood rushes to your face when you blush. That's proof enough. So yes, I am alive, but my soul can still be affected by the taint of the light. The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If a soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, my soul tips towards light. In that case, the soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards the darkness. I'm glad I don't have to do all that to live. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have learned to handle it. I've survived all this time, after all. I'm glad you're feeling better, then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. I guess it was me, after all. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but are you the reason for such strange things happening to me every day? Define strange. Where to begin? Pianos falling from windows right in front of me. Yes, that was me. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul, you know this. I know you know this. Why are you playing dumb? I just thought, you know, the Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it's time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me, in the list I have with your name on it. Maybe someone else with the same name. Do you think we do not account for that? I don't know. Knowing you, probably not. It would explain some things, wouldn't it? It would. But it's not the case. You, Arcus, are the person I desire above all else. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. Do you desire me in any other ways? I desire your soul. I refuse to elaborate any further. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die in the way that they're supposed to. The way that they are destined to from the minute they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Does anyone else need a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. That sounds almost romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I am the hunter and you are my prey. We'll be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. Oh! Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Obviously. But where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like someone I have time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned it from a mortal. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute! Usually I would argue, however in this case it is cute in the right term. It has compounded all my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artist as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Arcus. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone those whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So, you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? Like, that one's blushing? Hold on. Oh my god, it is. I have received a few, depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would a model be able to capture such beauty? Oh my god. Then that means... What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture. You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? Because so I can add it to my collection. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? He's not gonna... He did! Oh my god! You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Pout, please. Excuse me? I want to see you pout. Go on, pout already. What? No. Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. Absolutely. This is a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grimm. This is so stupid. What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that? Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Wait. Something other than my soul? Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? This is what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from the work requirements? Wait, have you never taken a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I've had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recollect. Why did I press that button? I don't know what he said. My voice is scratchy. That's not true. I've told you, I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some sort of weird Grim Reaper magic thingy? It is not magic, we are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like actually? Yes, like actually, how many times must I repeat myself? Do not smile like that. This is gonna be fun. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What do you want? To play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? Why would you care? Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? Yes or no, Grimm? Let's talk about something else. Yes, you do! No answer, still an answer. That is so cute. Well, Yes, he's cute, so... Oh, adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple and pizza. Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Finally, someone that sees sense. I knew you were a smart man. Glad you could recognize it. Then, do you think I'm cute? I pass. You can't pass! I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then, do you think I'm handsome? Oh, for the love of... So, no. I didn't say that, now did I? Got you. Do you think about me often? You're all I think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhere before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes nor a no, I see. You may take care of what you wish. Alright then. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I've never been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person I'm chatting with. Of course, you mortal! Actually, I haven't. Interesting. Then have you? Nope, still my turn, Arcus. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No, why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You'll change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You were full of life, Argus. You'd feel your life plentiful, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What is your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were lying? No, Argus. So you won't tell me? No. That would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off? Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I did something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim? You what? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. How about you take it back? Don't you, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already. I cannot. It is too risky. So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is too small for something like that. Well, that is certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I already laid my claim. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you're already touched by death itself. It would be foolish to try and take something like someone that belongs to someone else. I don't mind being owned by you, Grimmy. You mean to being decent, but if you agree to being owned that easily, know that being owned by me means I own all of you, and that includes your soul. So you agreeing to hand it over to me after all, mortal? I might pass again, sorry. To be honest, I don't mind the idea, though. If anyone was going to lay claim to me, I'd rather it be you. And why is that? I kind of like you for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I cannot think of a better fate for you. Both of us kind of have shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all good and well, but you're... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you are going to say. I can. I will. It is exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me. It is only fair. You, as mortals say, dish it but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. Good night, cutie.